2025 Toyota Corolla Hybrid? Experts reveal 4 pros, 2 cons. The standard bearer for value does even more right than we thought it would. The 2025 Toyota Corolla Hybrid prioritizes price. But there's a little bit more going on these days. The Toyota Corolla's legacy spans decades, but you've only been able to get one with a hybrid powertrain for the last half-decade. On the surface, the Corolla seems like a logical fit for hybridization, bringing out its best qualities, namely, fuel efficiency, and improving the car in other areas, like cabin noise, vibration, and harshness, NVH. Overall, the 2025 Toyota Corolla Hybrid is exactly the slam dunk it's expected to be, but there are a few areas that still leave something to be desired. Pro number 1. Hybrid power goes a long way. The 2025 Toyota Corolla Hybrid is a hybrid, so no plugs here. The car's hybrid system uses either the battery, engine, or both to provide power, all of which the car is smart enough to handle on its own. While Toyota quotes less power for the hybrid model than Corollas exclusively powered by Dino-Go juice. The hybrid's electric components do a good job of masking the car's relatively lethargic acceleration, particularly around town. Our front-wheel drive LE trim tester felt plenty perky thanks to its access to immediate torque. Pro number 2. The 2025 Toyota Corolla Hybrid offers excellent gas mileage and range. Part of the reason the Corolla Hybrid manages to feel well-paced around the city is its light curb weight, with front-wheel drive versions weighing around 2,850 pounds. That's around 300 pounds less than all-wheel drive models, and it also means the car gets the absolute most out of every drop of gas. I averaged 50 mpg overall. And I can't emphasize this enough, I wasn't even thinking about trying. A mix of city driving, bumper-to-bumper traffic, and highway cruising north of 80 miles per hour still allowed me to use just 5 gallons of gas over a 250-something mile trip. Pro number 3. Great standard equipment. My 2025 Toyota Corolla Hybrid was an LE trim level, which starts around $23,825 before delivery fees, and I don't think a single option box was checked. As an aside, this is one reason I like using cars that aren't supplied by the manufacturer, as press cars are occasionally loaded up with options. Regardless, this thing came packed with stuff other automakers miss on the standard cars. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto made connectivity a breeze. And automatic climate control was extremely unexpected for a car that's almost synonymous with basic transportation. Driver aids like radar cruise control and lane departure, steering assist were welcome, even if they went largely unused. Pro number 4. Comfortable enough. The Corolla's small size didn't translate to a claustrophobic ride, thankfully. The cloth seats were comfy, though not particularly supportive, and there was just barely room to sit behind myself in the rear seats. The cabin, while sparse, is thoughtfully laid out with good ergonomics. The suspension is a tad crashy if you push it to the limit, but in most cases, it is very compliant. Steering is light, and the whole package is probably best summarized as accommodating. By signing up, I agree to the terms of use and acknowledge that I have read the privacy policy. You may unsubscribe from email communication at any time. Con number 1. The 2025 Toyota Corolla Hybrid is not quick at highway speeds. While the Corolla's hybrid powertrain does a generally good job of making the car quick enough at low speeds, you can't fight physics. Ultimately, you might be left wanting for power. Particularly if you travel on the highway a lot, and definitely if you intend to use the top half of the speedometer, which, laughably, goes to 160 miles per hour. A speed quite unfathomable when you're behind the wheel of a Corolla Hybrid. Con number 2. Lots of wind and road noise. Arguably, the biggest downside the Corolla Hybrid has that could actually influence your decision to buy one is the NVH from inside the cabin. There's lots of wind noise, which is partially conditional on how fast you're driving, so it may not be a factor if you exclusively tool around the city or travel at speeds below 70 miles per hour. What you will have to deal with is a bit of a buzzy engine, particularly under hard acceleration, and road and tire noise, all of which are very present while piloting the Corolla. Final thoughts. Driving the 2025 Toyota Corolla Hybrid is a solid mix of predictability and pleasant surprises. With significantly more standard equipment than expected and seriously remarkable efficiency, it's hard to dispute the car's value-based crown. Hybridization becomes the Corolla, even if it's just a couple hairs short of what anyone would call a luxury or high-performance vehicle.